പിടികൂടി. വർഷങ്ങളായി ഇരുവർക്കും ഒപ്പം താമസിക്കുന്ന പ്രതി ലഹരിക്ക് അടിമയായിരുന്നുവെന്ന് ബന്ധുക്കൾ മനോരമ ന്യൂസിനോട് പറഞ്ഞു. കൊലപാതകത്തിന് ശേഷം ഇയാൾ ബൈക്കിൽ രക്ഷപ്പെടുകയായിരുന്നു.
തൃശൂർ വടക്കേക്കാടിൽ ഇന്ന് രാവിലെയോടെയാണ് വടക്കേക്കാട് സ്വദേശി അബ്ദുള്ളക്കുട്ടി, ഭാര്യ ജമീല എന്നിവരെ മരിച്ച നിലയിൽ കണ്ടെത്തിയത്. കൊച്ചുമകൻ മുന്ന എന്ന അക്മലാണ് ഇരുവരെയും കഴുത്തറത്ത് കൊന്നത്. രാവിലെ ഭക്ഷണവുമായി വീട്ടിലെത്തിയ മകനാണ് രക്തത്തിൽ കുതിർന്ന നിലയിൽ ഇരുവരെയും കണ്ടെത്തിയത്. കൊലപാതകത്തിന് പിന്നാലെ രക്ഷപ്പെട്ട അക്മലിനെ പോലീസ് പിടികൂടി. തിരൂരിൽ മാനസികാരോഗ്യ കേന്ദ്രത്തിൽ ചികിത്സയിലായിരുന്ന അക്മൽ കഴിഞ്ഞ ദിവസമാണ് വീട്ടിലെത്തിയത്.
പൈസ ഇടക്കിടക്ക് ചോദിക്കാറുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ചോദിക്കുമ്പോൾ കിട്ടാണ്ടാകുമ്പോൾ ബഹളം ഉണ്ടാക്കും. ഇടക്ക് ചെറുതായിട്ടൊക്കെ ഒരു അക്രമങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാവാറുണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ ഇതിലെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ വിഷമം എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ ഇവര് അത്രയധികം പൊന്നുപോലെ നോക്കിയായിരുന്നു മോനെ.
What is the cause of these issues? The reason for this issue is the usage of treacherous drugs. Drug abuse or substance abuse refers to the use of certain chemicals to the purpose of creating pleasurable effect on the brain. Now, it's time to listen to a dialogue given by a prominent Instagram vlogger when he was caught in the police station. If you drink alcohol, you'll lose your liver. If you smoke cigarette, it will affect your lungs. But which organ is at risk if you use cannabis, ganja? Yes, the efforts to naturalize drugs very easily is increasing day by day. The role of drugs and alcohol in film and music industry, campuses and celebrations often led to the use of drugs in teens. Most of the times, the starting of drug usage is in small quantities, like among friends in festival celebrations like Onam, Christmas or New Year Eve. Or it may be during a leisure time or during some tense situation in life. But all these finally ended up to an unavoidable dangerous consumption of drugs. Why do teens try drugs? Teens try drugs for peer pressure, to feel different, to feel cool, in celebration, in boredom, to feel older, through media, past emotional or physical traumas, or from friends or family.
Drugs and health. Drugs take a profound toll on individual health, wreaking havoc on both the physical and mental well-being of those ensnared by its grip. The substances people use can lead to severe health complications ranging from cardiovascular issues to respiratory problems. Chronic drug use can impair the immune system, making individuals more susceptible to infections and diseases. Additionally, the toll on mental health is immense, contributing to anxiety, depression, and cognitive impairments. As we delve into the intricacies of the human body, it becomes evident that the drug abuse extends far beyond the immediate high, leaving a lasting impact on one's overall health. Additionally, the toll on mental health. Beyond the evident ramifications, drug abuse creates a vicious cycle that entangles individuals in a web of dependence. The quest for the next fix or high can dominate daily life, overshadowing responsibilities, relationships, and personal aspiration. This cycle not only erodes physical health, but also undermines the foundation of a fulfilling and purposeful existence.
How does drugs affect the brain?
When alcohol enters the body, it travels from the stomach and intestine to the bloodstream to various organs. Excess alcohol journeys from the liver to other parts of the body, like the heart and the central nervous system. Subsequently, alcohol moves through the blood-brain barrier, affecting the brain's neurons directly. As a toxic substance, this can damage or even kill these neurons. The represented image shows the differences between an alcoholic brain and a healthy brain.
Drugs in Islam. Intoxicants are substances which dull the senses and befogs the mind, and whatever does that is haram. Quran says in Surah Ma'idah 90 to 91 verses, O believers, intoxicants, gambling, idols, and drawing lots for decisions are all evil of Shaitan's handiworks. Shun them so you may be successful. Shaitan's plan is to stir up hostility and hatred between you with intoxicants and gambling, and to prevent you from remembering Allah and from praying. Will you not then abstain? Ibn Umar reported, Prophet peace be upon him said, "Kullu muskirin khamr wa kullu khamrin haram." Every intoxicant is khamr and every khamr is haram. Let's see another hadith. Ibn Umar radiallahu anhuma reported God's messenger as saying, God has cursed wine, its drinker, its presser, its server, its seller, its buyer, its presser, the one for whom it is pressed, it's the one who conveys it, and the one to whom it is conveyed.
Aisha, why is drugs haram in Islam?
They cause serious harm to the person himself and to his family and children and to his society and the nation. Personal harms. They cause serious harm to both the body and the mind because intoxicants and drugs destroy the nervous systems, reasoning power, and the digestive system. Other negative effects impact the body and damages his dignity as his personality becomes fragile and he becomes a laughingstock and suffers from numerous diseases. Family and children. This leads to the mistreatment of his wife and children, so the house is turned into an unbearable hell because of tension, anger, argument, insult, repeated utterances of divorce, breaking things, neglect of the wife, and lack of responsibility towards home. Intoxicants and drugs may even lead to the birth of children who are deformed or mentally handicapped. Harm caused in society. The harm caused in society is evident by the huge destruction of wealth with no positive return. This is in addition to the damage caused by criminal acts against people, property, and honor.
What is the punishment for drinking alcohol in Islam?
The one who consumes a little or lot of it is subjected to the punishment for drinking in Islam. 40 to 80 lashes if he is a Muslim who believes that intoxicants are haram.
Is prayer accepted for the person who drinks alcohol, Aisha?
The prayer of one who drinks alcohol will not be accepted for 40 days.
Now, last but not least, let's have a glance at legal aspects of drug abuse. Do you know, 1 out of 3 teens arrested for assault attributed their crime for being addicted to drugs. Also, my dears, the studies and reports that media put before us related to drug abuse is even more dangerous. 44% of teens arrested for burglary attributed their crime for need of money to buy drugs. My dear friends, we all know that the battle against drug abuse not only requires a comprehensive understanding of its legal dimensions, but also demands collective efforts to address its consequences. Laws regarding drug abuse are multifaceted, aiming not only to penalize the offenders but also to rehabilitate individuals struggling with addiction. The Indian laws related to drug abuse revolves around the public health and safety. Now, let's go through some of the Indian laws related to drug abuse. First, punishments for drug abuse in India, punishments for consumption of drugs in India. For small quantity, 6 months imprisonment with rigorous punishments or a fine up to 10,000 or both. For less than commercial quantity but greater than small quantity, imprisonment of up to 10 years and fine which may extend up to 1 lakh. NDPS Act. NDPS Act prohibits the cultivation, production, sale, trade, import, export, use and consumption of psychotropic and narcotics except for scientific and medical purposes. Drugs and Cosmetics Act. It was to include Ayurveda and Unani drugs, and it regulates the drugs present in cleansing, except soap and beautifying products. So that's all about Indian laws related to drug abuse.
Now let's look at the solutions for drug abuse. Raise awareness against drugs in school and workspace, strengthen the rules, create self-control among ourselves, create morality, love, and care in homes, ban pub parties, support those who discard drugs. So, my dear friends, as the future citizens of India, it's our responsibility to build a drug-free India. Let us hope that with the combination of a strict enforcement of law, targeted rehabilitation, and community awareness, we can help achieve this aim. Together, let us work towards a future where the legal landscape surrounding drug abuse fosters both justice and virtue. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.